All right, Mozzy, what's good?
What is talking about it?
Chilling, man. Welcome to Vlad TV.
Hell yeah, 100. Pleasure to be here, straight up.
Well deserved, man. I'm looking at the videos, 4 million views, million here, 2 million there.
Come on, man. We just applying pressure. We applying pressure, straight up. It's our time.
Yes, sir. Now, you grew up in Sacramento.
Yeah, Oak Park to be exact.
Okay, Oak Park. So what was it like growing up during that time?
Regular. It was regular. Childhood. A lot of my music identified with pain and shit. So, childhood was Gucci and Gabbana. I just no moms, no pops. Moms on D, pops doing, X amount of time in prison. So, we wasn't really too acquainted. Raised by my grandmother, dope as fuck. She did everything she could to provide for her squadron. So, it was good. It was just really it was like, I grew up in a strict household. It was pleasant. It was pleasant. It was just like a nigga didn't have moms and pops. That's big during Christmases. Everybody getting gifts and shit. And, Grams get you a pack of Hanes socks and some drawers. You know what I'm saying? But see, everybody else got basketball hoops and niggas got all type of little, you feel me? So it was just, it was different, but it was lovely.
So your dad ended up doing, what, 15 years in prison?
Yeah.
Okay, and what did he go to prison for?
He was already drug charges, just regular activities, on parole, gangster shit, just the shit that follows the street life.
Okay, and you had mentioned that your mom was actually on drugs.
Yeah, she was on drugs. She got 2 children. Me and my sis really couldn't provide for us due to the, due to the drugs got a hold of her. But sis went to Pops, I went to Grams, and everything, it turned out to be a beautiful struggle.
And when you were born, you had mentioned in another interview, you were actually a crack baby when you were born, and you were an incubator.
Incubator baby. Now
like how many pounds were you when you were born? They tell you?
I don't recall, but it was slimy.
Small.
Yeah,
small.
I was small. I think probably a month or 2 overdue. Early, but it's It really didn't. It wasn't nothing as a kid that I know about until I'm bagging, playing dirty dozens. We call it bagging or lashing. Just basically talking to my cousins. We going at it, and they telling me, "Nigga, you a crack baby." They got more. They know a little more than I know. So, just that type of shit. That type of shit. Just I embraced it instead of running from it. Nigga, I embraced it. You feel me? So incubator baby for sure. We pushed that heavy.
So you grew up in Oak Park. Mom is on drugs, dad's in jail. Like, how old were you when you first started getting mixed up in the street shit?
Well, we learned that shit early on. We see our uncles, older cousins, everybody, school, everybody was doing that shit. Storing up 4th Avenue. I actually grew up on 4th Avenue. We have property on 4th Avenue. The park that everybody gangbang, 4th Avenue, Pebble Beach, Oak Park, all that shit, we live next door to it. When I say next door, I'm talking about our house, the park, right here. My grandmother sit on the porch and tell us, bring your ass in. You know what I'm saying? So, like, I actually grew up on 4th Avenue, so it's like I got to see it firsthand. I got to see it firsthand. This shit is getting tatted. My uncle coming in, it's tatted on him. My auntie, she a participant of the shit. It was just natural. So, but I personally, like, just really start getting involved in street activity probably around like 11, 12. That's, punching people out for their bicycles, stealing weed from my aunties, trying to go sell it, so I can get some money to get in the dice game. Find my brother just, he 12, 13. My brother just hit a house lick. That nigga came up with this tight ass 40 or 4.5 we ain't never seen. So, we start breaking into houses and shit. But, it was just probably like 13, 11, 12, 13 is when I really started getting involved.
And you mentioned right around 16, you started getting into shootouts?
Yeah, that was regular shit, we gang banging. You just start forming enemies. You go to different territories, you form enemies, you getting into different shit, all type of illegal activity. People end up robbing you. People saying you ain't with the activities, just regular shit. So, we was doing we drive-bys, shootouts, just all. It was just it's regular though. It ain't even nothing to glorify. It's just regular, like for real.
Like how old were you when you first got shot at?
I got shot at. It wasn't even on no gang banging shit. Probably like 16, 17. It wasn't even on no gang banging shit. It was on some paper route shit. We was throwing paper routes 5 o'clock in the morning, and you know, a car pulled up on the side of us. I'm driving my grandmother's vehicle. They damn near hit that motherfucker. They slapping Mac Dre. They thizzing Saturday night. You know, this the thiz era. They slapping Mac Dre. It's about 4 or 5 Mexicans in that motherfucker. I think I'm hella hard. You feel me? At the time, I'm top rank in my neighborhood. So, you know, I push up like, nigga, what's happening? I park, bounce out, what's happening? What you niggas trying to do? Like, what's happening? You feel me? Jump back in the car because they pump faking. They just dipping and profiling, jump back in the car. Next thing I know, they double back, hit a donut turn, pull up on me, start shooting. Probably like, I think it was probably like 6, 7 shots. Crazy. I had all my little cousins and sister in the car, all the shit. The motherfucker, it ate up damn near every window in the vehicle. But that was the first time, but on some hood shit, that shit just normal. House parties, all that shit, probably like 18, 19 though.
All right, so what do you got coming up?
Mandatory check. Fuck everything else dropping. I got a fraternal twins finna drop out of nowhere. Management keep telling me calm down. I'm like, man, I can't. I don't know how to do that. That shit hard. It's hard to come. But this mandatory check right now, one up top, slimiest shit you gonna ever hear, but mandatory check 610 coming up. I think we 29 days away. Mandatory check. You know, my whole squad dropping. Mozzy just dropped that Bulletproof. Hus got that Hustle God. What that nigga Selly Roof shit called? Forever East Part 2. Bontha, shout out my nigga Bontha. Fuck the Law Part 2. Like, we cooking. It ain't just me. You know, these niggas on the rise though. You'll be interviewing these niggas shortly. I mean, everybody I function with is pure dope, straight up. Ain't no, it's pure dope, authentic. It's really from the soil. It come from the crevices of that corner. So it's dope.
You dropped 10 projects between 2011, 2015.
I don't really keep count, but I think I should take credit for more than that, cause I think I should take credit for more than that, man. I think I did more than that. But I'm gonna say 10. I'm gonna leave it at 10 though. I think I get credit for more than that though. How many we do?
Do you think that that's a large part of your success, the fact that you dropped so much music?
Nah, I think the large part is the reality. Just being real, just being humble. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm popping more than a lot of artists. But that ain't how I take it. That ain't my outlook on that shit. I know I am. We just do the statistics. I know I watch that shit like they watch that shit. But that ain't how I carry myself. I'm genuine. I'm 100. You know what I'm saying? And I think that's what the people gravitate to. When they see me, they get a feel for me, and it's like, it's electrifying, man. They like, this dude is really, like, this not the rapper. This ain't the nigga you walk up on in security like, hold on. You feel me? Hold on. What are you doing? This dude is really, I mean, it's regular. It's like, here, you want to take a picture? Okay, here, moms, could you hold this cup of syrup? You know what I'm saying? Come on. You feel me? It's regular. It's just, and they function with it. And you'll see me at places, you know what I'm saying, like, regular shit. It's just regular. I show up to niggas' jurisdiction by myself. Probably a passenger with me, but like, I don't gotta come 100 thick to feel comfortable. I'm comfortable within my own skin. If something happen, of course it's gonna be repercussions. A nigga play with me, take this chain, nigga, I'm gonna get it to you right now. You can have that motherfucker. But on my mama, it's gonna be double back activity. I'm sincere, I'm for real. This ain't your regular rapper on my mama, but I just embrace this shit, and I feel like that's what the people gravitate to. They just gravitate to just me being regular. I'm regular. I embrace the struggle. I love that shit. I ain't gotta show up to these slums I be showing up to. It's called vulnerable situations. It's called vulnerable situations, man. And I put myself in these situations because these are the people who fucking love my music passionately. You feel me? You got people who don't even know what the fuck a yiki is, and they rapping and shit, and they a fan of this shit, and when they see me, they want to take a picture because of the notoriety, but then you got people who actually live this shit day in, day out, and that's where I pull up, and I make my presence is felt by myself. Oh, you already know they feel the pain. We endure the same pain. What he say, you can never knock the hustle. We've been through the same struggles, straight out.
Yeah.
Nigga said some shit like, it was me and Tuga, Hell Gang Rollers, well-known shooters trying to shoot you with this Ruger, that's on everything I love. Nigga, everything I love, that's on everything I love. I'll leave your body slum, neighborhood nuisance, murder mids mutant, crime splatters plotting, trying to tie us to them shootings. Black bitches boosting, got a bargain on designer. I just sent my white bitch inside of Shinks with them slaughters. Live on the wild with my brother in the bounty. Murder was the case, the only thing you heard about him is hella body blows. It's how the paramedics found him, choking on his DNA, drowning, nigga count him out. We up 4, check the scoreboard and count it out. We celebrated the sucker death when we found it out. I'm all about that pistol playing when I'm yoking through. If I don't make it home, just bury me with my homies, fool. You ain't commended for doing shit that you supposed to do. The 40 clip extended, I'm tripping and fully loaded too. My mama burnt me with a port when I was only 2. I still got the scar. It was crazy what she was going through.
I'm a fan of Drake. I'm a fan of the idea of Drake, so no disrespect against Drake.
What do you mean by the idea of Drake? What does that mean?
Meaning that if he has a ghostwriter, he's an idea. He's not meaning that it's a perception created that he's not really writing the lyrics, and it's just like here, let's make this in the factory and put it out.
I'm just on top of my game right now, Vlad, and I'm just getting blessed. I'm booked 4 or 5 times a week. 60, 75K a show, man. I'm winning right now, man, and I'm just steady trying to increase my hustle.